What is one of the best ways to describe Seek Now? Hard work through culture.
Guys, welcome to the second 2025 cookout. Glad you all are here. First and foremost, I want everyone to give a round of applause to you guys. Pat yourself on the back. The work you guys are putting in here, the routes are steep, the damage is tough, the inspections are complicated, you guys are killing it. Doesn't matter if we're in St. Louis or if the first cookout in the Palisades in LA. Every cookout we've been to, some of you guys have been to a couple of them, you know, it's the same thing every time. We get out there, we run claims, we do a great job, and then we get together and we do what we're doing here now. It's a very important fundamental of our culture. Just to share a little bit with you guys, you know, over the years of Gino and I being in the contractor success role, we've been able to experience firsthand what everyone does. When we were inspectors, we only had our perspective, just like you guys can all relate to that, right? We're all by ourselves out there. And being able to witness each and every one of you guys show up to your claims on time, branded, showing those crispy scope sheets, giving the adjusters the white glove treatment on every single claim, whether it be a solo or a ladder assist, it's incredible, right? So we wanted to match that energy, all right? So in 2024, we had 2,010 engagements, okay? We had 804 inspector engagements, and we had 1,206 adjuster engagements. When we're meeting with you guys, we're trying to get out there and meet who you are. We want to know your story. And as some of you guys know, those kind of stories need to be uncovered. You know, what this job does for us as people and as teammates, it changes us. We then met with those 1,206 adjusters. The whole goal of that is to understand what they want out of you guys, share that to the proper channel so the inside team behind the desk in the office on the other side of Microsoft Teams can then get together and figure out how we can better serve you guys out in the field, better serving the adjusters. Make sense? This year, we're not even halfway through the year. We've had 459 total engagements, 408 with inspectors, and we were hitting these adjusters hard. We got 450 right now.
Just to clarify, the numbers Peyton is talking about is the number of touch and seekers, relationship, introductions with you guys and with the customers, just from him and Gino and Kyle, those three people, right? So that's what they do all day. Their job, reporting to me, is to ensure your success, to find out what's going on, find out what you need, get the stories out, get you guys talking and working and doing things like this together. Because this stuff, this infectious behavior and the positive energy and all the things that comes out of this, that's felt by the customers. And you know what that means? That comes back to you. It comes back on your paychecks. And we're going to continue to talk about this. Sorry I introduced you, but I wanted to make sure they understood what you meant by engagements and who that was doing. There's only 2-3 people doing all that. Because that's all they do every day, right, freely, is just, right, connect with you guys and all the guys and girls and all the secrets, right? So please keep going. Sorry.
And I wanted to share that with you guys because from the surface, it might look like we just travel around and we throw cookouts. This is the best part for sure. But there's a lot of back-end information or back-end work that we do to make sure that you guys are out there when you accept that claim and you show up on site, you guys are ready to rock. You know what I mean? It's been an absolute pleasure coming back. This is the second time to meet you, Cade. Met you for the first time back in March. Now we're here again. There's a couple faces in here that I've seen. It's crazy. Paul Gentry and I were talking. This is probably the 8th engagement. I'm using the word engagement. This is the 8th time I've seen you in a cookout. It's just absolutely amazing. So again, I just want to let you guys know your effort and the hard work that you guys are doing every single day, every single claim. It shows. I'm extremely proud of you guys, and I'm absolutely honored to be a part of this team. Pass the mic to John Dunbar.
What's going on, guys? First and foremost, I just want to thank all the CAD inspectors in here. You know, the deployment team, Zach, Josh, and myself. We appreciate each and every one of you. You always drop what you're doing to lead for us, and thank you very much for that. And just to the local inspectors here, there is no market here if it's not for you, so thank you for being here and doing what you do to keep this market alive all year long. It literally does not happen if you guys aren't building this place to what it is, so thank you for that. One thing that stood out to me the whole time I've been here is what we talk about all the time, and that's the culture, and I'm seeing that huge here in St. Louis of guys barbecuing with each other, going out with each other, hanging out with each other. I even noticed just locals are walking in, talking to the cat guys. You guys have been hanging out too. Keep that up. That's, I mean, literally what we've been built on, and that's the core of us. So keep that going. And again, I just appreciate everybody in this room. Thank you to everyone else and, you know, management that's come out and is here. Scott, Russ, thank you very much for everything you built here. Gino, Peyton, Zach, we appreciate everybody. So thank you very much. Love you guys and appreciate all you're doing out here. This is St. Louis has been the gift that keeps on giving as far as storms. So thank you.
So what does that mean, hard work through culture? It means you don't want to let your teammates down because we have each other's back. And you know they're out there working hard, so you want to do the same for them. It's not out of obligation or pressure, but simply team spirit. It may be hard to fully understand that if you've never worked for a company like Seek Now, because there's not many companies, if any, like Seek Now. The culture here is unique. It's something that is nurtured, not because we're perfect, not because we get it right every time for each other, but because we're always willing to work together to accomplish that goal of keeping us all successful and taking care of our customers.